Hi guys, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the today's session. That is an exclusive session for the FMG students. That what are you going to do on the day of the examination on 31st of August, and that is today and tomorrow. The last minute revision things, right? And our other exam related phobia that most of the students are facing, right? And before I start this session, just let me know, am I clearly audible and visible to all of you? Good evening everyone. Just reply in the comment section please. Today I am here not to teach you pharmacology, but we want to discuss the usual problem that most of the students are facing, and most of the students, they have also messaged that what they are going through actually. So we'll try to discuss some of the points, and after that I will be taking all the questions that is there in your mind, that how can you maintain yourself, how can you maintain the peace, the calmness that is required for the examination. Okay, any one of you just reply. I'm just using another system here to check your comments and your messages. Okay, I think there's some problem in my system. Just give me a minute guys. I think there is some internet issue here in my phone. I'm unable to read your messages, any of your messages I'm unable to read. Just give me a minute. Okay. Alright, just any one of you just reply to me. Am I clearly audible and visible to all of you? Hello Dr. Farhan and other students. Audio video is good. Okay, thank you very much. So let's get started. Let's get started with the usual stuff that we wanted to discuss in this last week or the last few days. That is 2 days that is left for the examination. So today is 29th and 30th. That is the only 2 days that is present available in your hand, right? And before I start, just let me introduce it to you, the subscription code at the Unacademy that we have. You can use the subscription code, that is your Siraj Ahmed 9, right? So that is the subscription code Siraj Ahmed 9 to avail a discount in your overall fees in the plus courses, alright? And currently they have also launched the Iconic subscription, where you can enjoy the subscription of Unacademy and Prep Ladder together. Right, so Prep Ladder is a part of Unacademy also currently. I'm sure all of you guys are aware about that. So you can buy in the Iconic subscription a combination of the both also. Alright. So that is the get the Unacademy and also the Prep Ladder at the same time. You can buy, just depending on the with a little cost variation. You can get this all both together. Now, majority of the queries that I have got from the students are, I am forgetting everything. That is the usual issues, and that is the majority of the students have this problem. Sir, I am having these anxiety issues and I am always stressed out. These are the usual queries that I have got from a lot of students, and this is usually happening whenever the exams are near. This is the usual thing whenever the exams are near. And let me just tell you that I'm telling you again and again that if ever you think that you are forgetting everything, that is a good sign that we say that only those kind of students will be forgetting everything or anything, those who have studied. If you have not studied anything, if you have not studied anything, right, then definitely believe me, you will not be forgetting anything. If you have not studied, then you will not be forgetting. So that is one kind of student who has not studied, and other kind of student, those who have studied everything from all the standard textbook and remember everything, right? So we are the mediocres. We tend to read from the notes and we tend to forget. So that is the usual, and that is absolutely fine. That is absolutely normal. Believe me, whenever if you have studied once, right? If you have studied, plus if you have done the revision, right? Studied and revised. In the examination, when the question will come in front of you, you will definitely be able to recall, right? For example, if ever the examiner is going to ask you which of the following anti-cancer drug act by inhibiting dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor, the question will be your dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor, and the question will be asking, right, dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor and anti-cancer drug, right? So you'll have to read the whole question, whether they are asking dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor anti-cancer or dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor into the antibiotics, right, or anti-malarials, right, anti-malarials. So on all this present scenario, right, in all the scenarios that I have given you, dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor and anti-cancer, the answer will be different compared to the antibiotics or the anti-malarial. The answer will be different. Okay. As I told you in the very beginning, I am not here to teach today the pharmacology, but to teach you how are you going to handle your exam related stress, right? So first point that I just told you, that if you think that you are forgetting everything, right, that is a usual response, that is a normal human psychology, absolutely fine, right? Anxiety issues, yes, majority of the students are supposed to be anxiety issues, right? And anxiety, right, anxiety, if there is a source of anxiety, you are getting anxious because there is a source of anxiety, right? That is once again a normal thing, right? That is once again a normal thing, right? Majority of the students are stressed out. Yes, I understand that these are the things that are there, that is stressing out because of the examination. First of all, why are you being stressed out? My question to you is that what is the reason for you to being stressed out, right? Then majority of the student will be replying, sir, the kind of question, I am not sure what kind of question will be asked. I said, okay, what are the other problem that is making you anxious or making you stressed out? Sir, I don't know what will happen to my result, right? I don't know what will happen to my result. That is the usual problem. What kind of question that will be asked, or what will happen to my result, right? First of all, try to understand this fact. The kind of question you do not know, the kind of question that will be asked, I do not know. We can just predict that on the basis of the previous examination, the questions will be usual simple question, but maybe in more likely in a clinical based scenario. If you do not know what kind of question will be asked, if you do not know what will happen, if I do not know, why being stressed about this? You are being stressed out maybe most likely because you are thinking too much about what will happen on 31st. You are thinking too much about what will happen in the future. Rather than focusing on today, you are thinking too much about tomorrow. Alright? So just remember that, right? Stressing out is not going to solve the thing. But what you can do to tackle this problem, right? What you can do to tackle this problem, that definitely you can at least study together. If you think that the excessive anxiety is coming, you can take help of some medicine. But this is only for those students, those who think that they cannot handle, right? Like for example, you can take simple propranolol, you can take, right? And some of you are asking what is the drug of choice? SSRIs, right? SSRI you can use, right? Okay. I don't think, Dr. Tazi, that you will be allowed to give the exam because along with you there will be other students as well, right? So please remember that forgetting everything and anxiety issue, that is absolutely normal thing, but do not think too much about future that is going to stress you out, right? We do not know what type of question will be asked, or we do not know what will happen to the result. At least do the right, what you can do currently, just continue doing the same. You have done your best, believe me, you have done your revision of the class notes, you have done FMG solution, you have given the test, right? First of all, just try to have this confidence, yes, you will be hitting it and you will be doing this, right? Okay, so if you think that you have done it already, you have read it again and you have revised it, do not worry about what will happen, right? If the question will come, just believe me, just mind what I am telling you right now. If the question will come in front of you, you will be able to recall the actual answer of that question, right? Simply read the question very carefully. Usually you have to think it that this particular examination is another test. On the daily basis you have been attending the test, like for example on Unacademy you are attending, or on several other online platforms you have been attending. So think of that test also is another test that you have been attending so far, right? The most important time that you are having today and tomorrow, organize yourself, right? What you need to wear, what you need to carry on that day, right? Whether your admit card that is ready or not, right? Organize all these things ahead of time. Do not wait that I will be doing not on doing it on the 31st morning. No, you can do it now. You can do it today. You can get it, do it tomorrow. I will be taking all the questions after some time, doctor, right? Just listen to me what I am telling you, right? And if someone is telling you that you study this or you study that, these things will be coming, right? The new stuffs, right? Stay away, right? Stay away from any kind of new things that anyone is telling you that these things are important or that thing is important. Stay away from that. All the newer stuff, no. Simply continue whatever you have done, or the last minute revision notes, right? Last minute revision note that I have given already. For the majority of the subjects, I have given you already at the Unacademy in the target 150, if you guys have remembered that, okay? So revision notes you need to continue, right? Group discussion that we are having, you can at least do, let us say 30 to 40 minutes. Currently, you cannot do the group discussion in the physical form, but definitely you can do it via social media. But whenever we say social media, stay away from social media, right? When I say stay away, that means stay away from spending, right? Avoid spending lots of time over the social media. 30 to 40 minutes you can fix a time in right at any point of time. You can fix that this time that I will go and I will check the answer of my question, or I will just simply scroll it out just to see that what are the new things that are going on, right? But usually when you go to a platform like WhatsApp or platforms like Facebook, you see multiple people will be posting a lot of stuff, and if you keep on you keep on scrolling down, you will be simply wasting your time and nothing more, okay? And without you realizing that how much time you have lost, right? At the end of the thing, it will end up, you will end up getting frustrated that you have wasted a lot of time, okay? Do not think too much about the result. Forget the type of question paper. That is what I told you. You can't do anything about it, right? You do not know and you cannot do. Can you change it? No, you cannot change it, right? The question paper that you are having, it has already been made 3 to 4 months from now. 3 to 4 months from now, the question paper has already been made, okay? So forget the result and forget the type of question that is going to be asked, okay? At multiple times, like for example, recently we have also covered a similar exam-based pattern scenario we have created at the Unacademy, right? That was 300 questions and 5 hours we have given, 2.5 hours for 150 questions. So you have already practiced under the exam like scenario, right? Or maybe you have practiced under similar condition in other online platforms as well. So keeping yourself confident, keeping your morale high is the most important thing currently, guys. You'll have to keep your morale high. You'll have to keep yourself very much confident, right? What else? Apart from that, the regular self-care that everyone says, enough sleep, right? When I say enough sleep, do not make this enough sleep hour during the daytime. Daytime enough sleep, right, should be avoided. Daytime at present should be avoided. You should keep, start practicing that in daytime, especially in the morning hours, you are going to be active, right? You should enough sleep. I would say if if you'll be asking me, sir, what is the usual time or ideal time that I should prefer, I would say at least 11 to 12, right? 11 to 12 के आसपास में, right? 11 to 12 in the night to, right, 6 to 7 in the AM, right? This is the usual time. After that, you continue your studies. This is the usual time. 11 to 12 in the night, you go off to sleep, right? And until 6 to 7 in the morning. So 6 to 7 hours of sleep, that will be more than enough for you, right? Majority of the students, they must be going sleepless. Believe me, the sleepless nights are going to influence your result negatively, especially the tonight and tomorrow night, right? Do not do that. Do not go sleepless, especially tonight and tomorrow night, because on 31st it is going to be a big day for you, right? So do not think that if I go sleepless, I will be able to cover a lot of things. No, right? Whatever you can cover in the daytime, that is absolutely fine. Plan your studies already, plan your sleeping time already now, that how are you going to sleep tomorrow, plan your eating habits already for tomorrow, plan everything. whatever you are going to do, right, on 31st, you have to plan it now, right? On 31st, if you want to perform better, at least you have to have this very important, right? Enough sleep is very, very important, believe me. Okay. Currently, most of the students, they are currently messaging me right, left and right, that either their family have got COVID positive or they themselves have got COVID positive. That is a very disastrous thing, and that is a very disturbing thing. I can understand, right? If you are not one of them, right, just avoid as much as you can. For the student, those who have already tested COVID positive, I don't think that you will be allowed at the center, but there are few centers where patients are going, only COVID positive students can go inside. Okay, one night or two night before exam, for example tonight, if you want to ask me that one, right, what should I at least focus, so I would say minimum information, at least go ahead and check the rate limiting enzyme, the drug of choices, the important IPCs, right, database question on the, right, these are the things which usually you tend to forget, you always tend to forget, or you tend to get confused. So at least a night or two night before examination, at least go ahead. But tomorrow, that is on the 30th of the August, I would say that please, right, plan your sleeping, right, from 10 to 11 p.m. pe go off to sleep. That is the usual time that I am recommending to all of you, right? And this you can plan, right? Right. If you start planning it from now only, then only this is gonna be possible. I can totally understand that me telling you that go off to sleep at 11 p.m. is very easy for me. I can totally understand for you guys, but you, if you are one of them on the other side of the table, where you have to follow that you have to sleep because next morning you have the exam, it is not gonna be easy. But believe me, somehow you'll have to make this happen, have to make this possible. Right, it is all a mind game, right? You'll have to play, you'll have to play with your mind, that somehow you'll have to sleep. You have done enough, you have studied enough, make yourself tired as much as you want during the daytime, right? Make yourself exhausted as much as you want during the daytime, but 10 to 11 pay, you instruct all your family members somehow not to disturb you at any cost, right? Go off to sleep 10 to 11, get up 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning, and then start your usual, right, getting ready for the examination thing. Right, now during the examination, that is the most important part that I wanted to share with you, that sir, during the examination what will happen, I'm very much anxious, right? So most of the time what happened, that let us say some first few questions are going correct, line to line, first few questions are going correctly, right? So some of the time, right, some of the students, they will undergo into, right, a lot of self-confidence, right, or very high self-confidence, right? Self-confidence is very, very high, but overconfidence, right? Self-confidence is very good. If you are having a self-confidence, that is absolutely fine, we want that, bravo, right? But overconfidence, believe me, overconfidence is not good at all. During the examination, if you think that first few questions are going right, absolutely fine, right? Go ahead and, right, continue giving, right? Or if you think that first few questions are going wrong, right, you have never heard of it, or you have never seen those questions, right, do not worry about it. Do not, do not bring anxiety from inside. Do not bring tears, right, at the, in the examination hall, right? Because most of the time, what we have seen is that even very brightest of the students, right, first 5 to 10 questions they could not see, they could not heard about those 5 to 10 questions. They got so anxious that even though the paper was very easy, right, they could not perform, right? So you'll have to maintain the neutrality, right, till the end. You'll have to maintain the neutrality till the end, right, until you have finished the, right, until you have finished the 300th question, right? You'll have to keep yourself neutral. After 2.5 years, that is after 150 question, you may be coming out of the examination hall, right? Avoid any form of discussion. That I am telling you again and again in almost every examination. I am telling this, that during that break, avoid a discussion. Because if you have made it correct, that is absolutely fine. But somehow if you have made any form of silly mistake, your friend will say, okay, you did not read that question carefully, right? There was an accept in it, right? Believe me, the type of feeling that you will get immediately before the second paper, right, that is going to be disastrous for you. What you have marked is already marked. You cannot change in that, right? So avoid any discussion till you have done your 300th question. At the end of the examination, you can do as many discussions as you want. You do whatever you want to do, but usually after the examination. During the examination, no. In between the examination, no. Right? Whether the questions are easy, absolutely fine. If the questions are little difficult, try doing it. Right? Leaving the question is not an option because there is no negative marking. Right? and usually you'll have to read the question very carefully. Read the question very carefully. Do not immediately jump out to conclusion. I just give you an example that which of the following is one of the dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor that is acting as an anti-cancer drug, right? Anti-cancer drug. So immediately after reading as the dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor, right, do not directly jump to trimethoprim. Look for whether it is asking as an antibiotics or whether it is asking as an anti-cancer, right? So anti-cancer drug that is having dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor, you will have to read it very carefully, right? You can mark your methotrexate, right? Pemetrexate, pralatrexate, right? That is one of the example that I am giving you. Alright, so you'll have to read the question very carefully. Do not immediately jump out to conclusion just by reading the first point. That majority of the students are doing. Okay, so maintaining the neutrality, guys, please take a pledge that I will maintain the neutrality in the examination till the last. Right, please take a pledge right now with me that I will maintain the neutrality. I will not go into excess celebration, into overconfidence. I will not be very much anxious if the exam, if the first few questions are difficult, because first 10 to 20 questions they cannot decide the whole exam. Believe me, you are having 300, right, and all you need is 150 plus, right? In the paper one, I have also told you, you need to keep your score high in the paper one, at least 95 plus, 90 or 95 plus in paper one. Okay, 90 or 95 questions in paper one. If you have done, then no one can stop you from passing, right? Believe me. All right. Rest of the thing, if you think you know it, if you think that this is a very easy question, I know this very easily, right? I would say read the question again, right? If you think that this is the easiest question of the examination, read the question again, because the most common cause of mistake that the student do usually, that is known as your silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, they are the most common cause, because the silly mistake is not because you do not know it or you have not read it. You have read it and you know it, but somehow you marked it incorrectly. Like for example, again the same example, dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor that is used as an anti-cancer drug. You did not read the anti-cancer topic and immediately you marked it trimethoprim and you just moved on. You thought that okay, dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor is a trimethoprim. Okay, so these kind of mistakes we call it as a silly mistake, right? Do not make this silly mistake. Okay, avoid that. While doing the MCQs, right, if some questions you do not know, right, you will have to use the art of exclusion, that is known as your art of control casing, right? By using the art of exclusion also you can mark multiple questions correct. Okay, now usually what happens that there is only 150 question in 2.5 hours, so that is 150 minutes for 150 question. 150 question has to be done in 150 minutes, so that is right, you will be having ample of time. Remember, if you think you have done ahead of time, this is the second most important thing that I am telling you during the examination. All of you, all the students, those who are listening to me, please believe me and please listen to me very carefully. This is the second most important. First most important point that I told you, that avoid this one, maintain the neutrality, right? Maintain the neutrality. This is the most important point that I told you today. Second most important point I am telling you is here, right? Do not change an answer. Majority of the time, if you think that first you have marked according to the first instinct and the second time while revising, if you think maybe what you have marked is wrong, right, and you are unsure still, for the second time also you are unsure, I would say do not change an answer, right? Do not change an answer. This is in all caps, right? Majority of the time, whenever you change the answer, it happens that it always and always goes wrong. So whatever is the first instinct, for example, you do not know, right, and you have simply, somewhere you have heard from your friend or over social media or somewhere you have heard from me, right, about that particular question, and you have simply marked on the basis of your first instinct, right? I would say do not change such answer, right, until and unless you are 100% sure about your second thought. If the second thought that strikes and you are unsure about the second thought, do not go ahead with your second thought, right? Believe in the first instinct that you are having. Whatever the first instinct that came, just believe, go ahead with that. But it will happen that if you have made the silly mistake, you will realize, like for example, again the same question, that what is the anti-cancer drug that acting by dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor, right? And maybe by mistake you have marked trimethoprim, and now you are realizing that since the examiner is asking anti-cancer and by mistake you have marked trimethoprim, you will have to go ahead with the methotrexate or pralatrexate, right? Then you can change it, right? If you think that you have made a silly mistake and you are sure about it, right, you have made a silly mistake and you are sure about it, then you can go ahead and change it. If not sure, right, if you're not sure, remember, I would once again write it here, please do not change your answer. Second most important thing, right? I have got multiple news from the students, sir. In the end, I changed my 15 question, and all 15 question earlier they were correct and now they were wrong, right? If I would not have changed this, my score would be totally different, right? The story would be totally different. So do not change this, please mind this two important thing, right? Last point that usually everyone says that the night before examination, usually over the social media, over different platform or some, right, everywhere, right? Most of the people will be coming to you, they will say that they know what is there in the examination. This has happened in the past, right? This has happened in the past. Usually when the examination was pen paper based, right? This has happened in the past that they know what was there in the examination. I would say stay away from them, right? Run away from them. If anyone says and anyone claims that they already know what is there in the examination, run away, save yourself from them, okay? They are simply going to make a fool out of you. You'll have to keep yourself very much safe, right? Do not believe any such rumors, do not believe, nobody knows, believe me that, right? Sleeping well, dining well, these are the usual stuff that everyone will be telling you, right? Do not miss your breakfast, right? Do not miss your breakfast on the day of the examination. Please make sure to have, and you plan your breakfast already. You'll have to plan your breakfast already, that what are you gonna have for the breakfast, right? So that you can, right, survive during the examination. So that will be everything that I wanted to discuss with you in this session, right? If you are having any more query, I will be taking all the queries. Keep your morale high, think positive. The positivity is very much important right now, right? Positivity is all we need from now, right? Stay positive, think positive, right? They have a body, right? Examination is set by the people. They have a body. MCI, they are having a team, right? They have a body. Right? Nobody knows that who will be setting the paper. That's a very atypical kind of question. Anyone else, if you are having any more query, definitely you can go ahead and post your query. I will try to definitely reply. But these are the main information that I wanted to tell you. Let me summarize everything I told you, right? Do not go into anxiety or do not go into overconfidence if few questions are difficult or easy, right? You'll have to maintain neutrality. That is the first thing that I told you. Maintain the neutrality. Do not change an answer, right? That is another thing that we are having. You will change the answer only if you think that the first thought was wrong, right? And you are sure about it, okay? If you think that you do not know the answer, at least you must have been heard about something about the option, right? And usually whenever some question like this comes, where a totally new question and there is a totally new option, right? In majority of the time, that totally new option are not correct, right? And a totally atypical name will be there, a totally atypical test will be there. So majority of the time that atypical name, atypical or odd man out that is there, they are not the correct answer majority of the time, okay? So at least try reading the question, try reading the options, and then you will be able to figure out, right? Dr. Lone Wolf, even if you got 149, the exam was not very difficult, but if you got 149, that is a good sign, right? You have done something good, that is how you have got 149. At least continue the revision and try reducing the silly mistakes, that is what I can tell you, right? Lone Wolf, you have got 149 not because you did not know it, right? You knew it, you made a lot of silly mistake, right? Out of anxiety. Today we are here to talk about that only, that you are supposed to reduce the anxiety. Just forget everything what will happen, forget everything about the future, live in the past, right? Continue your studies in the live in the present, continue your studies in the present, okay? Do not worry about it. Any other question if you are having? Come on guys, shall we? I think there is some problem. I am unable to read your messages, your comments. Let me see. Let me try it out. If there are any more comments, if you are having, go ahead and keep posting your queries. If there is any query, or if any query remain unsorted, definitely you can reach out to us via the Telegram group link. Just hold on a minute, please. Alright, if there are any more queries, definitely you can go ahead and ask. I will try to see those queries. Okay, what should we revise before one? As I told you, 1 to 2 days before examination, at least you can go ahead and revise your number-based question, right? Your number-based question you can go ahead and revise, right? Second half of the paper में avoid that, है ना? उसमें खाओ पियो, है ना? Half an hour, 1 घंटे का time मिलेगा. Avoid any form of stress, right? Have your lunch in that break time. Have your lunch, okay? In the mock test, if you have achieved 150, at least try reducing your silly mistake that you are having. It is the silly mistakes that is troubling you more, right? That is what I believe. It is the silly mistake that is troubling you more. So at least reduce those silly mistakes. That is what you can do, right? Reduce the silly mistake as much as you can. Okay. Let me see if there is any more query. Whatever I wanted to tell you, that I have already told you. Thank you very much, Dr. Samyajit, right? How many students? That totally depends. Since there is a distancing is already recommended, right? The number of students, it depends, right? So usually 1 feet distance will always be there, right? So that will be all from my side. If there are no more queries, okay. Is it a good idea to look at least high yield images and 10 to 20 topics on exam day and in between second two paper, or should I just relax? See, you have already read a lot, right? You have already read a lot, right? And in between time, in between the exam, if you are getting an hour break, I would say simply go ahead and have your lunch, right? Have your lunch. If you can revise something through by yourself, not by some of your friends, not by your social media, at least follow the same, right? If you want to revise those images, that 20 images, do it now, do it today, do it tonight, do it tomorrow morning, okay? Not on the day of the 31st. Then उस दिन के लिए अपने पूरे patience को maintain the patience, maintain the calmness on the day of the examination. That is what I would say, right? Do it now, do it today, do it tonight. No need, doctor, right? Dr. Bhaumik, you can do it as much as you want to study. I would say go ahead and do it now, right? Rather than keeping the things for the examination morning or examination afternoon. All right? पता नहीं क्या होगा डॉक्टर सोमजीत, वही तो मैं बता रहा हूँ. पता नहीं क्या होगा, कोई नहीं जानता. We do not know, पता नहीं क्या होगा. Nobody knows what will happen. But why worry about it? If we cannot do anything about it, why worry about it? है ना? So just maintain your calm, just maintain your peace, okay? That nothing bad will happen. If you have read it, if you have revised it, nothing bad will happen. Believe me, all of you are going to pass, and just have that positive feeling that yes, I am going to do it. I have read it and I am going to do it. Just have that positive feeling inside you. All right. So that will be all from my side in this session, right? I hope that can maintain a little bit of balance in you, and you continue to do your revision, whatever you have been reading. Continue to do your discussion that you wanted to attend. Continue to attend your sessions, right? But make sure you are in a continuous touch with your class notes as well, right? Dr. Tahzeeb, I would say simply call them or mail them, right? They will definitely reply. Call them on their helpline or simply mail them, okay? Okay. Thank you very much to all of you, right, for your patience, and I wish all of you all the very best for the examination, and all of you will definitely come out with smiling faces after the examination, because the examination is not going to be very difficult as much, right, the way you think, right? It's going to be relatively more easier, more simpler, right? As long as you have read and revised it, definitely you'll be able to do it. Okay, so that will be all from my side, right? Take care, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming sessions, right? All the very best to all of you.